What's up, yo? This is K Solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, aka the K Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is garbage. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only K Solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys some stories. So holla at your boy K Solo. Everybody out there, get ready for K Solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright? Yes, what's the deal? What's the deal, my people? What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy K Solo. You already know what's up. You know, today is Monday, man. I gotta apologize. First of all, I gotta apologize to you people, man, because today is Monday, and today I had something really good going on with Voices in the Dark. But I made a mistake a couple of days ago, and I deleted the intro. So I gotta get it back. I have it on my laptop and stuff like that, but I haven't had the time to put it in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I wasn't feeling so good. I wasn't feeling that good at all. And I think it's the heat. You know, sometimes the heat gets to me, and it just takes a lot out of me. I don't know. I really just don't like the heat too much like I used to. Don't get me wrong. I love the summer, but it's just when it gets like that 90 degrees, man, it like really bothers me. You know, I'm not that young kid no more. So that's what happens when you get old, right? But anyway, today I was gonna come in and try to do a little something with Voices in the Dark. Colombia. Australia called me earlier today, and he told me a story. He told me a story, but I didn't really want to get into it because I wanted for him to tell it himself. That's if people will, I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand something. It's kind of hard to understand, but just in case, I'll bring it back to you guys. You understand? I understand Australia, a little something. But definitely, I'm pretty sure he's on. Let me put on the phone real quick. Turn on this phone. Okay, phone is on. Excuse me, guys. Checking something out real quick. Where we at? YouTube. Just want to do this. All right, I got it. Salute to Tommy. No question about that, Tommy. Uh-oh. I like that. Salute to everybody listening right now. All right, guys. So Australia called me. Hold on. All right, much better. Australia called me today, like I said, and he told me that he's seen a ghost. I stopped him right there immediately. I said, chill. I don't want you to speak about that. I want to hear about it. I want to hear everything on the show. If today's show is going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, it's not going to be all about Voices in the Dark, about scary things and stuff like that. Voices in the Dark is just not scary stories. It's about everything that's happening in this world. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about like UFOs. I'm talking about unexplainable phenomena, things that are living in these oceans, in our oceans that we don't even know about. I mean, we know more about space than we know about our own waters. That's crazy if you ask me. And, you know, and all this global warming that's going on. And talking about global warming, you see, a lot of people don't speak about this, guys. And I'm sorry to say this, man. Look, I'm pretty sure your people don't care. I'm pretty sure. But you should. And I'm not here to scare nobody. You should be scared already. I'm being honest with you guys. I'm not here to scare nobody. But you guys should be fucking scared. And scared for your kids. Not for you, for your kids and their kids. I don't know if you guys been noticing, man, but it has been getting hot. I'm talking about hot. I'm drinking some cold water right now. Hold up. I'll let you guys know that I'm live. Let me put my ugly mug in here. And once again, salute. Hope you guys like the background. I had to come up with some little old school, little old school. Why not? You know what I'm saying? I love old school stuff. Free Republic, what's the deal, my brother? What's the deal? And once again, once again, I don't want you guys to be scared. Listen, scientists are talking about that the future is here. It's nothing 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago when they started talking about global warming. I remember when I was a teenager when they were talking about hairsprays, that hairsprays is bad for the air, stuff like that. I didn't really get it because I was young and I didn't really give a damn about global warming. You know what I'm saying? When we're young like that, we don't care about that stuff. You understand? We ain't thinking about that. We're thinking about what's the next shorty. What's the next blunt gonna be out? What's the next jam? You know what I'm saying? Jam, for old people like me, a jam was back of the school, and we throw a jam there with music and all that stuff. That's a jam. So anyway, that was our thing. I wasn't worried about no global warming. I wasn't worried about no damn hairspray. You know what I'm saying? You spray and you killing whatever the old song, whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about that. But as I started getting older and realizing, and thank God for the internet and stuff like that, we are losing a lot of ocean. I mean, excuse me, not the ocean. We're losing a lot of beaches. In San Juan, if you guys don't believe me, man, stop looking at these damn videos and these rappers and these video games and stuff like that. Try to learn a little bit about what's going around in your environment. Learn about what is your kids is looking for when it's their time. We leaving this mess to them. Like I said, when I was young, the can sprays and the hair sprays, they started talking about that. And then over the years, we started hearing about the oil spills of killing millions of fishes, birds, polluting the ocean. Guys, if you don't know nothing about the ocean, that water been here for billions of years. That same water, the same rain that we getting, it's been the same rain that's been hidden here for billions of years. It's just recycled. But all that's coming to an end because of this global warming. But nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about, what's going on right now with the beaches. Do you know we are getting fishes that 20 years ago, there was not in nowhere in part of the United States? We're getting fishes that only used to live around Puerto Rico, around Bermuda, Costa Rica. We're getting fishes that are used to warm water that's coming over here now. I mean, they're not coming, stay here. The shit's gonna get ugly, people. And I know people, you know, they looking at it and we ain't worried about it. This don't got nothing to do with us. We ain't gonna be here for that. But your kids are. Your kids' are gonna be here. We're gonna leave them this nasty ass air that they won't be able to breathe without a machine. That's if they could afford it. Because now we're getting all these, I mean, ain't you guys have noticing that we're getting all these diseases that been here for hundreds of years, but it's popping now. Now it's coming like the new shit that's out here that's hitting. Small, what's the name of it? Monkeypox, something like that. Monkeypox. Something that was living in Africa. Something that you will only see in Africa. If you look up monkeypox, you see Africa pictures. It's here. COVID killed hundreds of thousands of people in 2 years. I'm not supposed to speak about that on YouTube, but you know something? Fuck it. Killed hundreds of thousands of people in 2 years. They brought up this cure, supposed to be a cure. I took it. I took the 2 shots and the fucking booster. But you're still having people that did the same thing that I'm doing. And they're still catching it. So what was the shot for? What was it for? If we took the shot, it's supposed to protect us, but we're still catching it. And how that shit came here, first of all, they came from China. But who invented this shit? Last thing I remember, and I hate to say this, but the United States gave China $1 million to do research on COVID. Why? COVID wasn't bothering nobody. It was not over here. It was not even in fucking China. But they started fucking around, and look what happened. Just like the HIV started in Africa, for me, sorry to say this, that was man-made, and for me, that was made to kill blacks in Africa, all Africans. If you hit the story, started in South Africa. South Africa, where the white people own that. South Africa, they own South Africa, you know. Nelson Mandela went to jail protecting that. I'm pretty sure you guys know the history. But they didn't know that the HIV, AIDS, was going to come right back and kick them in the ass. They didn't know, they didn't count on that shit coming back and hitting their backyards. And of course, they started talking about it was a gay man disease. It was a gay man disease. That's because you got a bunch of gay motherfuckers, with all due respect, that went to Africa, started messing around. Let's keep it official. Innocent white men, innocent black men, whatever you want to call it, went to Africa. They already started doing the AIDS over there. They already let it out. Africans was catching it, but they wasn't telling nobody. Nobody didn't know until what? It hit the United States in the 80s. I remember 12 years old looking at the first TV special of HIV, AIDS. I swear to God, I remember that. I remember the guy, the first guy that they had on TV talking about he was full-blown AIDS. I remember looking at the person. I remember like, wow, this man looked like he's dying. This man looked like he's about to die in about an hour. God bless his soul. He passed away back then. But I remember when that shit started hitting over here. And then I remember that this is crazy. 1987, Magic Johnson caught it. Magic Johnson caught it. He caught the HIV virus. He was borderline from HIV to AIDS. Borderline. In 1987, if I quite remember, 17,000 people died. If I remember, if I'm right. 17,000 people died in 1987, but Magic Johnson did not die. He did not die because he was paid and he had the medication that now is out here. Now you got people that got HIV that are living for years. God bless them. But I remember when I started with my ex-girl, the daughter, my daughter's mother, in 92, her uncle had HIV. He died in 93. They didn't have the cure. But that's what they were saying. But Magic Johnson and the rest of the people that had money, it was okay. They had the virus, but they was okay. They was eating good. They looked good. They had no pain, nothing. That's because they had the cure for that. They had it. They had it. But you only could have, very few people got it. You had to be somebody. You had to have some kind of money. But a lot of us, we don't pay no mind to that. Because we're too busy worrying about life. Worry about our kids. Worry about, are we going to have money tomorrow to eat? Am I going to have enough money to pay my rent this month? Or my lights are going to be shut off? See, that's the worry that we worry about. Then you get sick. You get sick. And I don't know if you know this, guys, especially somebody like me that got heart failure. God bless me that I'm going to go to the hospital one day. They tell me, well, Mr. Rivera, you need a new heart. Do you think they're going to give me a heart? Do you think they're going to waste their time with a fucking Puerto Rican that been locked up in jail, that done crime? You think they're going to give me that? Or they're going to give it to a white guy, younger, 20s, 30s, 40s. Maybe they'll get to somebody older than me because he got money, because he's somebody. He's well known. He was an ex-governor, ex-president, a lieutenant, captain in the army. So why did she give it to nobody Puerto Rican? Do that scares me? No, it doesn't scare me. Because when it's my time, it's my time. I live in this world. I lived in this world. I laughed. I cried. I had fun. I done my thing. Would I like to live longer? Of course. I don't know no man, no woman that wouldn't want to live at least 200 years, something like that, or live forever. But that's not going to happen. So our time is borrowed. We on some borrowed time right now, and I'm going to tell you why we on some borrowed time. Look every day in the news, and all you see is all the fires, water drought. They haven't seen a drought like they have, like the drought that's been happening in these past 5 years. And if you think it's only happening in Arabic country, in Iraq, Afghanistan, no, man, it's happening in California. It's happening in Europe. It's happening right here in New York upstate. There's a few towns upstate right now, a few towns upstate that are seriously in need of water, fresh water to drink. Like I'm drinking. We just gotta be careful, people. We gotta be careful, man, and we gotta stop worrying about especially if you're in a certain age, man. I know, look, like when you hit your 50s and your 60s, that's what I consider borrowed time. That's when I consider we're not these young people no more. We're not in our 20s, we're not in our teens, we're not in our 20s, and we're not in our 30s. We're in the age now that we're supposed to teach. We're supposed to spread that knowledge that we learned, and that we call it self-knowledge. We call it street knowledge. You can call it street knowledge. You can call it book knowledge. I had street knowledge. Never went to college. I could tell you everything on the streets. I could tell you everything about animals. I could talk to you about all type of things. I could sit down and have a conversation about everything. Thank God. And that's what we need. And if maybe, I'm over here talking about global warming and maybe if somebody's getting a little scared, well, you know something, damn it, get scared. Get scared because it's here. And for you young guys that I say in your 20s and teens and in your early 30s, you guys think that you guys ain't going to see none of this global warming. Jesus Christ, I feel sorry for you. So start doing something, guys, man. Forget about letting the government decide what for you people to do and how you people should live. Remember, they work for us, the taxpayers. So it's time for us to sit down and say, you know something, you guys been doing this and it's been so wrong. It's time for new ideas. It's time for new things. It's time for new living. Let's drop this oil. Let's drop all this stuff, man, and try to find something else that we could use. And it's out there. It's out there. We have these, oh my God, what's the name of these things, man? These solar panels. Solar panels that they're using in space. You got that I call smart people. That they have it in their own house. They have solars in their own house and they don't pay electric. Their electric bill is so damn minute. They don't use no gas to cook. And they're doing something well with that. They're doing something well because we are not polluting this beautiful world that we call home. This beautiful world that looks like it's the only one. It looks like it's the only planet that has some kind of life. And I don't know, man, but that's something special. I don't care who's responsible. If you want to talk about if it's Allah, if it's God, Jesus Christ, the Buddha, whatever it is, man, aliens, thank you. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me years of life. And I'm talking about thank you for my father. Thank you for my mother to give birth to me. And some of you guys know my stories about When I was in my mother's stomach, I'm pretty sure a lot of you girls heard that story. They ain't wanted me. My father said I was not his. My mother was young with 3 other kids. I was the 4th child. And sometimes the 4th child is the child that nobody wants. My mother tried to abort me, and it turned out fucked up. Not only she was trying to get rid of me, but she almost lost her life. Then when she gave birth to me, I'm the only one with my color. I'm the only one that was brown in my family. Seriously. All my brothers and sisters was light skinned. I thought I was fucking adopted. I thought I was fucking adopted. I swear to God. And I got my father's name. From all my father's kids, I got his name. The one that he didn't want, the one that he thought that it was not his. But when he saw me, that I had his complexion, his color, his lips. That's my son. That's the one right there. That's the boy that I'm going to name. Crescencio Rivera. He cursed me with the fucking name, but fuck it. Just, you know, we take life, man, for granted, man, and I gotta say, I am innocent for that. I done, and I spent so many years of my life that I could have done a lot more things for me, for my family, for others. But no, I was stupid, and I did some terrible things, and I went to jail for it. And I gave up years of my life. Something that I wouldn't want to see nobody do. Sometimes I get the most strangest comments, like, why you do this for? Why you tell your story on YouTube for money? I already told you guys it's not money. For you to get money on YouTube, you gotta have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm not even close to that. So no, it's not money. Maybe it's just me trying to get a message out. Maybe it's me just trying to leave something. Because like I told you guys, this right here, this video that I'm making right now, when I'm long gone, my grandkids, kids, will be able to see this video. And that's the beauty of the internet. I just wish we had this when I was young. I just wish we had this when I was a teenager. My God, my life would have been so different. Seriously. So for all you young kids out there, man, enjoy it. Make it better. Make it better. Make life better, not only for you. Make life better for the rest of the people. Pardon me, man. I'm just breaking up a blood. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put it up. Anybody want to come in? You come in. You know what time it is. Come put up the link. Once again, put up the link. Come with the respect. You know what's up. And let's see what you guys got. See what you guys got out there. You want to talk about? Guys, like I said, you guys don't gotta speak about ghosts, nothing like that. But be respectful. Australia, I don't know if you're out there, but I want to hear your stories. Definitely want to hear your story, Australia. I want to see what kind of ghosts you saw. Definitely want to see that. I want to hear that. So let me put up the link real quick. Once again, guys, anybody that want to come in respectfully. You already know. And I don't know why I threw this up yellow. It's not supposed to be yellow. It's supposed to be orange. All right, let me get this. Let's do some brand new badly shit here. Style. 1 second. Almost there. Almost there. All right, guys. Link is there. You guys want to come in? You guys come in. Welcome. You already know. The door is open for anyone to come in. And I mean, anyone knows you have respect for each other. Everything is good. Australia, if you're here, like I said, I want to hear your story, my brother. I want to know what kind of ghost it is. I want to know if you probably saw a shadow. You know, maybe a kangaroo was passing by. I want to hear what's up, man. Did it look at you? Because I do believe in these things, man. I do believe in that. I really believe that people die and they just don't, how can I say, they just don't feel that this is their time and they're here and they want to come back. Hold on, let me find out what's this. All right, we got Australia in the house, no question. We got Australia here. Hopefully we can understand. Hold up, Australia. Give me 1 second, Australia. All right. Okay, in Australia right now, I'm pretty sure it's daytime. Oh, what's up, Australia?
Yeah, it's middle of the day.
What time is it over there? Like
12 o'clock, midday, lunchtime.
Afternoon? Wow. That shit,
Afternoon,
wow.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that shit. Only this is what I love about YouTube, Australia. This is what I love about the internet. That I could
Tuesday.
No. I said this is what I love about the internet. That I'm over here talking to you. I'm in New York and you in Australia. You understand what I'm saying? The farthest apart. You like your country is like the farthest country in the globe, and I'm talking to you like right now. I mean, the technology is so beautiful, man. I'm sorry, but I just love this YouTube stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I just love it. I just love it. So tell me, my friend, you already know, man. Today's Voices in the Dark. I couldn't put up my the intro because I deleted it and I got to get it back, and I will get it back. But you called me when I was in the bus, and one thing about me, guys, when I'm in the bus, I don't like talking to people. I mean, on the phone, because you know how you sit down and you have everybody right next to you, and it's like everybody want to see you hear your conversations. You know, they stop their phone, they stop looking at their phone to see your conversation, and I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some people just don't care. Some people just look at you. Like, okay, word happened. You know, I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's what I call air hustling. But yeah, Australia, you told me that you saw something. Like what was it? Well, I mean, you know, what made you think it was a ghost?
Well, it was a ghost. I was walking home, and where I used to live across the road from a cemetery.
Okay.
And I hopped off the bus and I walked up the road. And as I walked up the road, a figure appeared, maybe 10 feet in the air, leaning forwards.
I mean, floating in the air, like floating?
Floating in the air, 10 feet in the air.
Female, male, what do you think it was?
Female.
Excuse me,
a white lady with a white dress. Female, a lady with a white long dress.
Okay.
With her arms tucked behind her back. And huge eyes.
Wait. What you mean? Like her hands, like they had handcuffs, like that?
her hands were behind her back, and she was leaning forwards, and she was on a tilt. She wasn't, she was tilting as she was going across.
So you looked like she was hanging, like she was like hanging, like it looked like a hanging, like when you hang somebody, they tilt.
Not
like,
really hanging, more of a tilt, more of a tilt.
I mean, did you have eye contact, or was something that
I don't wear glasses. I got perfect vision.
No. I'm not saying I mean not with your eyes. I'm saying that you have eye contact with that
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay,
yes, I
did you see her look at you? Did
she watched me. She watched me.
So she was looking at you while you was walking.
And I watched her. She had her head turned, her body straight, and she was looking directly
did she look
at
you?
me.
Like, did you stop? Like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Or you just kept looking and just kept walking, and she just like kept looking at you.
No, I slowed down to a slow pace, slow walk, and realizing like this is someone playing a practical joke, but a pretty good one.
Pretty good one, no question.
It was late at night, and I know my suburb.
Was you scared?
Well,
was you scared?
I wouldn't say scared. I was more concerned. What was happening? What was going on? What I seen?
I know, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people has heard cemetery tales. I had a friend that his name was Willie. God bless his soul, and also my other friend, we used to call him Holy Cow, and they used to work together in a cemetery. And that's my word. They used to invite me all the time to go over there and hang out while they working. You understand? And what they used to do was just security. You make sure nobody's in the cemetery at a certain time. And they used to go over there. This is the crew that used to hang out with, the Hughes boys. And they used to go there and chill in the cemetery. And I'm talking about the cemetery in the Bronx. That's very famous cemetery, St. Raymond's. I have a lot of family there. I have my mother buried there. I have my sisters, uncles, bunch of people. I have friends. So they worked in that cemetery. And they used to tell me that, a matter of fact, Willie quit because he couldn't work with him no more because there was a lot of strange things that used to happen that was like unexplainable. You understand what I'm saying? And and like I said, I had heard stories. I remember this old man that he was an alcoholic, and my mother looked out for him. He was an alcoholic, and my mother got him out of that stuff, out of drinking. He got very healthy because of my mom. You know what I'm saying? He stopped drinking because of my mother. My mother got living with us. He became like an uncle to me. And he became a good friend to my mother and stuff like that. Anyway, he told me a story at one time about he was drunk and he was in Cuba, and he was, very, very young in the teens, that time in the teens, and he was drunk. And he told me that he was walking, minding his business, and he just saw a lady. I don't remember if she was in white or what, because it's like a lot of people say stories about ghosts, and this person says, yeah, a lady that was dressed in white. I don't know what it is, it's white stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, maybe, it's whatever. But he told me that when he finally looked at her, that she was looking at him like he felt that he acknowledged that she was actually looking at him like she felt like, yeah, okay, I'm looking at you. And he said that he didn't believe it because he was drunk. He thought it was a regular lady until he started getting closer and closer. And when he's getting focusing, he sees that this lady is not standing in the ground. She's like floating.
Yeah.
With
That's
no
it.
foot. With no foot. With no foot.
Yeah.
She had no foot. And once he saw that, he told me, I laughed when he told me that. He said, I never had ever gotten so sober. In that day, he said he got sober like this when he saw that. When he saw that, I mean, he said, I was drunk. But once I saw that, he said, I don't know what happened to the alcohol, but that just left my system. And he said he ran all the way home. You know, and, you know, that's some scary shit, man. I'm sorry to say that, but that's some scary shit. And once again, I do believe that there are people that don't rest in peace. Don't rest in peace. They feel that their job is not done. You know, they feel that, you know, they was murdered in a cold-blooded way. You know, there's so many things that you could put up and you could think about, and why do ghosts appear? If ghosts are for real, but I gotta say they are real because this is something that's been, you know, people have been talking about ghosts since mankind. You understand what I'm saying? And from every country in this world has a ghost story. You understand what I'm saying? So that's too much. That's too many people talking about ghosts. So it gotta be something that's there, man. It gotta be something that's there. And as a person like me, when I was a kid, I don't like talking about it too much, but I used to see a lot of things. And I believe that when you're a young kid, like 2, 3 years old, I believe that kids see things that grown-ups don't see. Because things that I used to see, I don't see like that no more. I don't see those things no more. You know, I don't know if you ever heard my story that I had two imaginary friends that I thought that was friends. They only used to come a certain time, and I used to play with them until my mother found out from a neighbor.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was about 30 years of age when it happened.
Yeah, 2 brothers died in that apartment. And, you know, right there, that's when my mother started as a Spanish person. You know, it was kind of embarrassing for me because, forget about it. My mother had me dressing up in white clothes for 2 years and with all these beads on, this Santeria stuff. And I remember when people used to call me Mr. Softy for the ice cream because he always used to be in white. So, you know, it was something that bothered me. But, you know, something I always say this. Be careful with your kids. Be careful with your kids, especially when they're talking about they have a friend and their friends are imaginary. Be careful with that because you never know. You never know, man. It could be a good spirit. It could be a bad spirit. You understand what I'm saying? And once again, you can say I believe in that, man. So you know, I would like, you know, like damn. But when was this, Australia? When was this? This is like recently or this up and down?
Oh, I was 30 years of age. 20
and you
years
was not
ago.
drinking. You was not drinking. You was not.
I wasn't drinking.
Smoking no ganja.
I didn't touch a drug.
No
weed,
weed,
no drugs, no.
Wow.
This is what I always get. I always get this. Why did it happen to me? Why me? I don't know anyone else who can say the exact same words in the same contents that they sent a ghost.
Well, you know,
I'm the only person. I don't know anyone else. I've never met anyone else
that ever seen ghosts.
I might have heard someone on TV say something or watch a ghost show or whatever.
You met me. You met me. as you met me, I'm telling you that what I've seen and what I heard when I was a kid. You know, I said a story about my brother that I was, that time. Excuse me. And this is the same apartment where the two brothers has died at. And I remember one time that I was sleeping, and the bed started moving. And I, like my brother Peter was older than me. He was like my protector. You know what I'm saying? Like my big brother. You know, the one that I'm gonna go to when somebody beats me up or something like that. I'm gonna go to my brother. So I woke him up, and I remember Peter was a little bully. So he smacked the shit out of me when I swear to God, he smacked me. Bow! Don't wake me up. So, I humbled myself and I went and I laid back down. About a minute later, the bed started shaking, and my brother Peter ran like a bitch. He ran like a bitch to my mother's room. You understand what I'm saying? So, my mother already knew a little bit about me already. She already knew what happened to that apartment. And, the only bad part that I felt that my mother left me in the room. She let Peter stay with her, and she left me in the room. And she said, you're going to have to learn how to deal with this. How the fuck you going to tell a 3-year-old little kid how to deal with something like that? God rest my mother's soul. I love you, mommy, but the truth is the truth. How the fuck you going to tell somebody, 3-year-old kid, learn to live with this? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy. That's why, like I said, man, just pay attention to your kids, man, especially when your kids talk about things like that and always have a little light on. Because I used to always like to have my little light. To now and day, I'm 54 years old. I gotta have a light. I swear to God, I gotta have a light when I go to sleep. Some kind of little light. I don't like sleeping in pure dark. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I swear. I can't.
No.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. I don't know how people could go and turn everything off and just lay the fuck down. Like, no, man, I cannot do that. And like I said, and that's because of my experience that I went through. You understand what I'm saying? And let me tell you, there's a lot of things. I suggest, if you really don't believe in that, if anybody that's watching this don't believe in ghosts or don't believe in anything like that, man, do your investigation. Pick up some books. You don't even need to pick up books no more. Go to the internet. Go to the internet and look up on things, man. Look up on stories that you have people that are doctors, lawyers, school teachers, priests. You understand what I'm saying? That swore that they have seen
me to it, yes.
Some kind of figures, man. So come on.
Yeah.
And everybody can be crazy. Sorry to say that, but anybody cannot be crazy, man. So fuck all that. Let me see what's up with you here. Yo, you already know Republic. What's up, my brother, man? Hurricane, what's the deal? Everybody here, what's going on? For you non-believers, man, I pray for you guys, man. I really do. But for you non-believers, man, I hope you motherfuckers see something. I really hope you motherfuckers see something. For the people that don't believe shit, I sometimes I say that's okay. They don't believe nothing. But one day they're gonna see something, and they're gonna be like talking about it, like, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that's the best cure for that is talk about it. Talk about it. Because there are some people that I don't know if you could call it a blessing. I don't know if you could call it a blessing, because I don't think it's nothing nice seeing ghosts or seeing or how you say that what's the other thing that people told that they could see the futures and shit like that. They could see when a murder is occurring. God, I forgot. You know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of it. I forgot they call it. But just imagine if you had something like that all of a sudden you get a vision, boom, and you see somebody getting murdered, man. I mean, that's not a gift. That's not a gift, man. That's some torture shit, man. If you ask me, man, I'm sorry. Because you have a lot of that's a thing that you guys could look it up, and it's a famous lady well, not famous, but she was known to find 3 missing kids. She never lived nowhere around the area. Never lived. There was a murder, and there was a little girl that was missing, and God, what's the name of that state? Shit. Damn. It's a God, I cannot forget that state. It's a state. Anyways, the state, I forgot what state it is. I can't get the name of the state. It's right in my head, but I can't get the name of the state. Anyway, this lady lived in Maine, United States of Maine. And this little girl was missing for a couple of days. A big thing. It was a small town. There was a big thing going on with the little girl missing. The sheriff didn't understand what was going on, why that little girl was missing, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This lady calls the town, the sheriff, and said, listen, you don't know me. You might think I'm crazy, but I had a dream or I had a vision of that little girl. She saw it in the news. That same day she called a vision. The sheriff didn't pay no mind to her, like this fucking wacko, They found the body. They found the little girl's body, like about 4 or 5 months later, in the same place where the lady said.
Yeah.
I was saying the same place. I mean, everything was like right there. And that sheriff in another town, somebody also was missing. That sheriff that had that call from that lady told another sheriff, hey, listen, man, I had a phone call from this lady one time, and she told me this and that, and we found that girl the way she said it. Why don't you give that lady a call? I still got that lady's number. And that sheriff called her. And the same thing. She went right by the phone and she told the sheriff where to look at. Where to look at. And the person that killed her was close to her. And the person that killed her was her father. Her own father killed that little girl. Now, how can you explain that? How can you explain that somebody from another state tell a sheriff, I see that she's over here, ha ha ha, and plus, who did it to her was somebody that she knew and loved. And they found out it was the father. And, she found like 3 people like that. So, you consider it a gift? I don't think that's a gift. I think that's something really, I wouldn't want it. I wouldn't want nothing like that. You understand? If you're going to give me something to tell the future, give me the next score of the football game. You understand? Give me the lottery number, but not something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, Plain and simple. Listen, Australia, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta take a little whiff. If you want, you can hang out for 1 second. I'm gonna put on a little commercial here, and you already
That's
know
cool.
what's up, right? All right,
I love
brother?
your background. Your background looks cool.
No question, right? It's the Bronx. Well, yeah, it's the Bronx. A little World Trade Center there, man. I miss that building. I miss those 2 buildings, man. Every time I look at those buildings, man, I'd be like, wow. Yeah, that's a sight, man, that you look at, and you look at the World Trade Center, and then you think about what happened to it and the people that died in there. That's like so sad.
Yeah.
So and just imagine that area. Hold up, I got somebody coming in here. I think it's Vic.
Yeah, it's me.
Yo, what's up, my brother? What's the deal, baby? You already know.
I was chilling in the bushes, but I seen that you was gonna leave Australia, so I was like, let me come chill with
Yeah. Hold him down for me for 1 second, all right? Hold him down for me 1 second.
No doubt.
I'm over here ready to blow up, man. Yo, do me a favor, salute the crowd, man, because I gotta blow up, man. I can't hold it no more. Hold on, I'm over here doing the chair dance. Yeah. Hold on, let me put some music in real quick. I'm over here doing the chair dance.
We got Free Republic. We got Honda Mommy.
Anda Mami, that's the one with the night.
Down 787. Yo, I don't know what happened. Why none of the guys got their renters no more? What happened to it?
I took a lot of people's renters away.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna explain to you why I did that when I come back.
You clean their house?
Yeah, I clean house. I had to clean house, man. I had a girl that was out of control.
No doubt.
Yeah, but I'll come back and explain to you. I'll explain to you what's going on. I'll be back. Give me a couple minutes, guys. I'm really blowing up. My nuts are blowing. So give me 1 second, guys.
Don't worry, guys. I'm my brother's keeper, so I know all.
Yo, this is K Solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, aka the K Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gossip. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is garbage. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only K Solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys some stories. So holla your boy K Solo. Everybody out there, get ready for K Solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright?
The best show on YouTube by far. Word up.
What's that?
K Solo's intro is the best intro on all of you.
For sure. It's got a great intro.
For real. I don't even think that.
I'm trying to read the graffiti on the train.
I don't know if he knows that the big bro edited it out for him so that way he don't get copyright strikes.
Yeah.
Yo, Twin, you heard?
Yeah, not really. What happened?
Nah, I was saying, I don't know if you seen it, but the bro, he sent he did the version of the intro and he edited out the cuss words so that way you don't get struck.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
No, I haven't even seen them. Be honest, I've been busy talking to Australia here. Yeah, because we got to clean it up, man. Cause they slamming me, son. He slamming me.
He bleeped it out, though. It's the intro, but when it says motherfucking YouTube, he bleeped it. Bleep, bleep.
Yeah, so I think YouTube is slamming me hard, man. Believe it, all everything that I've been coming out is yellow. I don't have no green, no commercial.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie though, Twin. The first day ever, I watched 2 of your episodes and you had commercials, bro. Shout out to YouTube for putting the commercials in. And I watched them.
It was not alive. It was not alive.
No, they put ads. They put ads in your
on
so a couple
live,
of them,
on the live, right? Like a live like this. I'm talking about something like this. Not
yeah. You was telling a story. It was one of your stories, though.
Stories. Yeah. That's only for live. I don't get nothing. That don't get me no love. I think that's what it is.
We be cussing like sailors.
You know, but I also believe that there's been times, man, that I has been here and I has gotten in here and I have not even and they has blazed me. But I remember when I first had this intro, they didn't mess around with me, but everything was goody. Until maybe they got some new thing now, and now you came and But that's what happens when you say motherfucking YouTube. They want to smash me. But that's all right.
I think Bosstown got a scary story. You heard? A nigga sleeping.
Where you at?
The nightmares in the chat. He falling asleep. He saying we boring.
Come in, bro. If you there, come in. I like Boss Man. I like him. He got like a unique voice. I'm serious. He got like a unique voice. Yo, where you at, kid? Come in, man. Come in. I want to hear that story. Yeah, Australia talking about that little ghost thing, man. That shit like.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Promo, man. That's the best intro on all the fucking YouTubes is the Rikers Island stories. That's a fact.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna front me. I get that love all the time. But the one that I love the most, first of all, I gotta get.
If you don't say Rikers Island story, I'm gonna mute you.
You hear me? First of all, I gotta get the intro back on Voices in the Dark. I deleted it.
Oh yeah, nah, the Voices in the Dark is so fire.
I got it, but I deleted it by mistake.
Yeah, now you can't do it if Boss Town's not around. That's the co-host, bro. Where you at, Boss Town?
Yo, boss, where you at? He's in here. He came in. Let me see.
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's falling asleep. He ain't
okay. I see him.
You're not pulling up. You're not doing your job. You're not doing your job, nigga. Where you at?
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, DJ Promo. Yo, DJ Promo, that's my boy. God bless you, baby.
Tell us the time about the time where the aliens probed your ass. Come on, Boss Town. Where you at?
Hey, yo, you motherfucking Boss Town.
Cause he's bored, nigga. He's sitting over there throwing sleepy signs, nigga. Where you at, nigga?
Hey, yo, boss man. Yo, boss man, you got a sign, baby. Come inside, bro. Come in, baby. You don't want to feed me,
Yo, shout out to RG too, man. Word up, bro. RG is hilarious. I fuck with RG.
RG, that's a new one to me.
Somebody in the chat shouted out RG, man. I fuck with RG, bro.
Shout everybody out, man. Shout out everybody, man. Shout out everybody that's fucking with the K-Soul show.
Yo, what's CeeLo Conga, bro? Look at Paint. Game of Death is here.
Yo, somebody shot boss, man. Yo, keep doing that. Shoot him. Pow, shoot him. Fuck him.
Nah, somebody shot Boss?
Yeah, somebody just shot him just now. That's bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
They shot him.
But, he don't got a wrench?
Who, Boss Man?
Everybody lost their wrenches. How he got shot?
Boss Man never got a wrench. I never gave Boss Man a wrench. Never.
Oh, I thought he had a wrench, bro.
Never. The only one that got a wrench here is you. Australia. I might give one to this girl right here. Matter of fact,
give one to Honda Mami, one to Hiwaro, and one to
bang, right
one
there.
To Huracan.
Honda Mami, you got it.
Huracan and Hiwaro have been here since day one. I think they're number 1 and 2 subscribers. You heard?
Wait a minute. Why is saying that Huracan got a wrench and I see him that he don't got one? Wait a minute. Remove. You don't got a wrench, so why is saying remove? I don't get that part. Hold on, let me see something.
Apostle's another one too that's been with us from day one. Shout out to Apostle.
Okay, yo, I just add all I found just now. I just gave him a wrench.
Yeah, you know that's the one thing that you used to always have me doing was pay attention to the chat twins. So I'm pretty good at remembering.
No question. I like you in there. I like when you're here. Mo Smith. I don't know what happened to Mo. I don't think Mo's too good, man.
Mo is OG. That's original.
Yeah, I don't think Mo's too good, man. And Tommy still got his wrench, no question. Tommy still got his wrench. I got to, this is what happened, man. This is what happened. You know me already, my brother. I don't mind. I don't give a fuck about choice. You know that.
No, you don't lock nobody up.
They could write whatever the fuck they want to write. They could do whatever they could say, so I want to suck your dick. They could do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you disrespect someone that watches the show, then I have a problem with that. You understand what I'm saying? Then I have a problem with that. If you disrespect somebody that's in the show, and I know that you a fighter, I'm gonna let you defend yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock nobody out. Defend yourself, dude. I be seeing you talking all that gangster shit. Don't defend yourself. It's your turn. You know what I'm saying? But then again, I gave a lot of people when I first started coming back again. I started giving people wrenches. I gave one to what was her name? Was it Christine? I think it was Christine. She was shooting everybody, son. Shooting everybody. Everybody was giving complaints about her. Then there was a fake Mo. I had to take Mo's wrench.
Yeah.
I had to take Mo's wrench. Yeah, I had to take his wrench. I gave it back to him. I know who. So I gave back to him. I said, yo, this is what I need you to do for me. Call me, hit me up with a code that I gave him. And boom, bing, bang. You already know what's up. He got back his wrench. Who else, man? Like I said, man, I'm always looking to get people wrenches. Free Republic, he stays with a wrench, no question about that. Strong.
Bill Shapiro says he's been down since 2019, but I don't remember Bill Shapiro.
I don't remember. You know what I'm gonna do, Bill? I'm gonna let you rock.
Right.
I'm gonna let you rock.
I don't remember, so I apologize, bro.
You got a wrench, Bill. You got a wrench,
Yankee,
Bill.
where's my wrench?
Yo, you got a wrench.
What you mean you don't got a wrench, Australia?
Australia, you got a wrench.
No, on Yankee Show. On Yankee Show. I've been on his show a couple of times.
I gotta fix that. I'm not a content creator. I go on when I'm bored, but
I do.
I'll fix that. I'll fix that.
I like the hip hop. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just drive around and listen to music. You heard, Twin? If you go and you check out on my channel, all you gonna hear is a whole bunch of music playing in my car while I'm driving around. That's all I do.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. You know what I was gonna do? And I was talking to my man about this. Even if I gotta give him a couple of farsoons, you know, saying a couple of dollars and shit. I spoke to him, so I'm gonna start doing this next week. Because you already know I got the Quiet Storm, I got Voices in the Dark, then I got Tuesdays, I call it Throwback Tuesdays with K Solo. That's my stories. I tell my stories out here. Once the stories are done, then I just clip it off and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Give something for Tuesdays. But I'm thinking about coming Wednesdays and having this dude drive me around.
I thought Wednesday was Let's Talk About It, the open panel.
I want something new. I want something new for that. But I'm doing it for Wednesday. What I want to do for Wednesday is get on my man's car, have him drive me to Hunts Point, show him where the real legends used to hang out, where they sold, where they been at, where they hang. You know what I'm saying? Go to Brook.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, show them this. Boom. Even go to Harlem. I'm even thinking about going to Harlem. Show them the people where Nicky Barnes used to hang out, Frank Lucas, all these things. I'm thinking about that. And
that's fire. Yeah. You should do that. Shine the light on. On where you used to come up at with the Hughes boys. Tell your story. Before you tell anybody else's story, make sure that you focus on yours.
Yeah. That's another thing too that I'm working on. As a matter of fact, I passed through Hughes today, and damn son, I just stood standing, and I looked. There used to be a store that used to be Pessy's. It's on Arthur Avenue. On Arthur, right in the corner of Arthur Avenue. Yeah. A store that we used to call it Pessy. That was the name of the owner, Dominican dude, Pessy. And you know, Pessy used to look out for the Hughes boys. So I ain't gonna front. I mean, when we throw our parties and shit like that, man, we used to go to Pessy. Pessy, man, we need a couple of cases. And he never said no to us. Never said no to us because he knew that we had his back many times. And yeah, man, I don't know what happened to him, but and also the Chingalings used to close up for Pessy. You understand? When it was time to close, Chicken needs to go, make sure they close up, everything is goody. You understand what I'm saying? Pessy was a good dude. And I was walking through there today, man, and Twin, I'm not gonna lie, man. I stood right there in that corner, and I just looked at the corner where I was hanging out when I was 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And it's like an amazing flashback. Seeing all my friends that died, seeing all my friends that in jail right now, that they're never coming home. Seeing friends that, you know, this is all in my mind, you know what I'm saying? All one big crazy picture. Seeing friends that are married, that they don't even live in New York no more, and just stood there looking at that shit for about a half an hour. Up to this man that we just call him Pedro. He passes by me. I don't recognize him. He says, Jumbo! But he don't know how to speak to, English to us, so he called me Jumbo. Instead of Jumbo, he called me Jumbo. If you know anybody called me Jumbo, that means you know me, man, when I was a fucking peanut head. So he said, Jumbo! And I turned around. And he said, hey, Pedro. And I said, oh, shit. Pedro was a dude that he was like, the handyman, like in every block you got a handyman guy. You got he cleans, he does anything for a couple of hours. That was better. So yeah, man, you know, Taviejito, you know, big
So,
white
está por
beard.
ahí. He's still around, Pedro?
Still
God
there,
bless.
yeah, still there. Yeah, I saw him today. Man. He woke me out. He woke me out of that little daisy when I was looking. I was, you know, where we used to hang out at. So yeah, he's not fucking around no more. He's doing good. God bless him. Doing good. You know, he's still just you know, he's not up there working like that, but he's not fucking around. Not fucking around with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But he's all right. He's all right. And just
Yo, Huracan. Yo, if you say his name 3 times, like Candyman, the brother will probably pop out. You heard? Shout out to CB. He said, "I wish CB will pull up. It's been a while." Say his name.
It's been a while,
bro.
It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. I mean, it hasn't been a while. It hasn't been a while. He just blew up on.
Yeah, we was talking last week, sometime a week, maybe 2 weeks.
Not even. You missed this, son.
I probably missed it.
Him and Boston.
Oh nah, I was here.
He turned boss ass.
I was here.
Yo, boss, man, he got the good game, but he's been to do him on that. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
You know,
there goes Taste says CB. Where you at, CB?
Yo, you gotta go to the mirror. Yo, you gotta go to the mirror though. You gotta the lights are off.
Now I gotta call him like Candyman.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta call him when the lights off. No lights on, nothing like that. Because you will not see CB come out. You will not see CB come out and bitch shit. He will not come out of character. So maybe once in a blue moon, you see his face. But that dude could walk around any of you faces that you guys probably won't recognize him. I'm pretty sure you guys won't recognize him. You understand what I'm saying? So, salute to Sig Biscuit, man. No question about that, man. You know how friends go through things, man. We went through all this shit. And the good thing is that we are right, man. You know, that's the way it's supposed to be. You feel me? That's the way it's supposed to be, man. How long I've been here, man?
An hour and 12 minutes, man. You guys is looking sharp. Niggas got fresh cuts. Y'all both had y'all glasses on.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to look at that. I'm trying to go to that college look. I'm trying to get that college look. You know, yo, you like the background? Love that train. I'm looking at that train, son.
That train's sick.
Right, that shit's beautiful, right? That shit's beautiful.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
I mean, come on, man.
Matter of fact, I can't even make it out.
Besides the intro, what else are you famous for? The best fucking backgrounds on YouTube.
I love my back.
The best stories on YouTube. The best backgrounds on YouTube. What else is Solo known for, guys?
Best Rikers Island stories. The Vento Rikers Island stories. What else? What's the fan? I need some air. You know, yeah, man. You know, I'm good, man. And you know something though. And a lot of people don't know this, man. What kept this shit going on too, and also killed it, that a lot of people started doing jail stories, you know, and they put a little too much of a good thing is not too good.
Yeah. They put mad sauce, extra sauce.
Yeah. It was okay when it was just me.
Niggas be locking in. Talk about they put hits out.
Forget about it. Like I said, it was good when it was me. Shout out to we had our problems, whatever, but whatever. Shout out to Warpath. We had that other kid, Tales from the Pen. Who else? The King of Rikers.
What's the Blanquito's name? He got good stories too.
You talking about which one though? Tales from the Pen? Or you talking about the guy that I consider he's my mentor. That was the guy that did the show. He's from Florida. That he had on prison after prison.
Oh nah, yeah, I like his show too. After prison.
His name is Joe. Joe.
Nah, not that long ago.
There's another one that we're missing. There's another one that we're missing since we
you're right. He's also from Florida. You're right. He's also from Florida. With the black push bag and little mustache. I mean, yeah, you're right. He interviewed. I can't think of his name either. He interviewed and who haven't? China Mac.
Yeah, I like it when you guys tell your stories because you guys ain't trying to let your nuts drag and act like y'all the biggest Magilla gorilla killers.
Let me tell you. I think I'm the only motherfucker that said that I got robbed in the house. Think about it. Think about it from everybody that has done Rikers Island stories. If they ever said, "I got robbed," think about it. I give anybody $100. I give anybody $100 B on the Cash App B if they find that shit.
I don't think I
find that shit.
Everybody's the robber, twin. Ain't nobody telling the stories about when they got robbed. You the only one.
I'm the only one that said it, B, and I kept it real. It took me 2 weeks to get them back, and I didn't even know I was in A side, they was in B side, and I didn't even fucking know. 2 weeks later, fucking guys calling me. I didn't even know the nigga had my sneakers, bro. He was a 5%er. I just know the dudes that took my sneakers. I don't know who was the dude that commanded them to take it.
Right.
The nigga was right next door to me. So that nigga came and called me and said, "Yo, Romero, what? Somebody want to talk to you."
Yeah.
I go over there, this big dude, black dude. He got a big bag. I'm like, "Yo, what's up?" He was like, "Yo, name is Junebug." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Junebug." So, "Yo, man, I want to apologize." Look at the nigga. The nigga apologizing to me, you know? Like, apologize for what? He was like, "Yo, man, I was the one that first of all he told me his name. You know what I'm saying? Shah Boogie. Shah Boogie, that was his name. He was 5% of Shah Boogie. And he came and said, "Yo, name's Shah Boogie. You know, I was the one that told these dudes to take your sneakers." Now, I swear to God, to everything I love, word to my mother's grave, there was a gate. There's a gate that separated us. You understand what I'm saying? Because you got the B side and you got the A side. And where I saw the guy at, they used to have cleaning. They used to be laundry. We used to do your own laundry. At one time, the adolescents used to have laundry. And you used to do your own clothes. They stopped that shit. But they still had that little room. You understand what I'm saying? So when I go into that little room, I mean, I already knew about the room and the gate. But I swear to everything I love, son, if that gate was not there, I swear to God, I would have punched this dude right straight in his jaw, son. But, like, the gate was there. He gives me a big bag. She's like, something like a little pocket. So he takes out everything. Takes out the items out. Takes out a pack of chocolate chip cookies. You know, that's all you used to get in Rikers Island. That's all they used to sell was chocolate chip cookies. I mean, all junk food. All junk food.
Right.
So he gives me a pack of chocolate chip cookies, a pack of oatmeal raisins. They used to be my favorite. So I started getting heartburns. And a pack of peanut butter, some shit that they became my favorite. The peanut, yeah, I ain't gonna front. And 2 carrot cakes and 2 packs of Newports. And then when he takes out, the last thing he takes out was my 2 pairs of sneakers. Crispy, brand new, the way they was. White on black Adidas. You know what I'm saying? White Adidas with the black lines.
Yeah.
That was the color of the Hughes boys. That was the color of our shirts. You know what I'm saying? White with black letters. So he pulls out mine. He says, "Yo, I only used it one time. That was to go to court. I swear to God, I only used it one time." But you could tell it was still brand new, son. You know, like, put it back in the bag. I looked down, pound the gate, like, all right, boom. Went back inside. The next day, going to school. But he was going to school with me. He was at B and I'm in A. I don't know what happened. I just shook the man's hand. That was it. Then I started robbing people. I started getting down with them. Then I remember the story that I said that I robbed the guy.
That was a beautiful story, bro.
Yeah, that I robbed the guy's sneaker and the guy was crying. I went up to take a piss and he's crying. I banged the door. And over there in the island, you can bang the wall. Like if you want to talk to somebody next door to you, bang the wall. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, what's up, Solo? You know. So I told the door, "Shut the fuck up, nigga. You handle that shit. This nigga's got to shut up. Fucking crying. Oh, but you understand, my mother gave me those sneakers when she died."
Yeah, nah, that was deep, though.
That broke me. It broke me. I felt the day that they took my sneakers, bro. The day that they took my fucking sneakers, I felt so low, so punked out. See? You know, I'm in down with one of the biggest gangs in New York City, doing my thing, and a good, nice fighter who I was, and I let these niggas take my shit, twin. And yeah, they had the guns on me, because I mean, god damn it, I'm not gonna let niggas punch holes in me, bro. Niggas have one here, one in my stomach, one in my back, and another one getting ready for my neck.
What you gonna do? But the la vida.
And that's the shit that a lot of motherfuckers won't admit. A lot of motherfuckers won't admit that shit. That nigga, I know they took your shit, B.
I say here, take.
Niggas, you know what I'm saying? I know they took your shit, B. Yo, that's not. You know, man. Let me tell you. And maybe that's why people hate me, because I keep it fucking real. That's why you had the 5%ers. That's why you had the Latin King. That's why you had the Nietas. That's why you got the Bloods now, and the Crips, and the Trinitarios. Because you have to have a group to be protected in jail.
Yeah.
Of course, one group is going to be stronger than the other group all day, every day. At one time, the 5%ers, Muslims were always strong.
What about the whites? What about the Woods?
The Woods, that's only upstate.
That shit never. No, because
there was only one guy. There was only one guy in Rikers Island that he was making a name for himself, and that was this kid named Giuseppe, and he was in PC. This is in '85.
How you make a name for yourself in PC?
Yeah, he made a name, but in fact, you know what it is, my brother, man. You know what it is, man. Listen. Yeah, but let me give you a school about this, okay? Let me give you a school about this, all right? Because I knew my man. His name was Chortle. I knew my man, Caveman. I knew my man, Bodyguard. I know like about 30, 40 motherfuckers that went to PC because dudes wanted them bad.
Oh.
You understand? So you had no choice. I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna go to this house? They're gonna rush you. You gonna go to their house? They're gonna rush you. Papi.
Now, I respect it, but you know what? I'm stubborn, nigga. I'm gonna get washed in every fucking house.
Listen to me. That's why you got a lot of dudes walking with that scar. That's why you got a lot of dudes walking that scar, and I just want to say, man, thank God. Knock on wood. Nobody got to my face. But I swear to God, before you got to my face, son, I was gonna hit you. I was gonna hit you first. I made sure I hit that first. I made sure I made that first swing, kid. I swear to God, man, I'm not lying.
You wouldn't be here right now telling Rikers Island stories.
There you go. And I swear to God, from every fucking fight I had in the island, I did not wait for somebody to get up on me, bro.
Oh yeah.
The time that they did, and I said the story that my man, God rest his soul, Beretta. The man hanged himself at the age of 17 years old. 25 to life. He blew trial. He blew trial. The man saved my life, bro. They had me like this, twin. They had me like this. And that same motherfucker Bodyguard that I said the name, Bodyguard?
Yeah.
He coming with a banger right to my chest, twin. That shit was from seconds to my chest. And that nigga Beretta, all I saw was little Beretta. Beretta was fucking no more than 5'3". A little bulldog, little Puerto Rican kid. Young, he was young. He rushed Bodyguard, bro. He said, no, it was a one-on-one. It was supposed to be a one-on-one. Just because he fucked you up doesn't mean it was a one-on-one. They didn't fuck with Beretta because Beretta had the Germans that they used to call us Germans. That it was motherfucking Sonny from 1830 Crescent, God rest his soul. Honey B from Mohegan.
Yep.
Cano, I think Cano's from Decatur. And Dominica from Manhattan. It was like 4 or 5 of them, Spanish dudes, that did not play. And Beretta was their man. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I always used to say when I first got there, why didn't we fuck with Beretta? Why didn't we fuck with Beretta? You know, I already was doing my thing, but I was saying, Beretta's a short dude. Why they never fuck with him? Until me and Beretta sat down and we started talking. He told me why. He said, "Yo, Solo, when I first, excuse me, not Solo, Jumbo." He said, "Jumbo, when I first got locked up, there was this, I forgot the dude's name. He also was a 5%er. He said he took me as a son. And when he said him, you know what's a son? You know what's a son?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what's a son? If anybody that doesn't know what's a son in jail,
Yeah.
it's a dude, let's say I'm in there, young kid comes in, there's something about the young kid that I like, I'm going to take care of Shorty. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to teach Shorty everything I know in this motherfucker. And I don't want nobody to touch Shorty. That's my little man. That's my little son.
Yeah.
Your little son is going to go to your cell. He's going to be like, yo, everything's good. He makes sure your cell is good. He makes sure that you good. You know what I'm saying? He's not a punk. That's a punk, but don't get it twisted. But he knows his role. And he knows that if it's not meant for this dude right here,
He gonna move. He gonna move when you tell him to move.
Definitely. And when I got to 6 Upper, the so-called dude that hold Beretta down, he was not there no more. I took over Pistol Pete's cell. But Pistol Pete was in the state. He was in 6 Upper and said it was the war. It had big Pistol Pete. I swear to God, Pistol Pete in the war.
Oh.
Then people started telling me about Pistol Pete. That's how I learned about Pistol Pete. Like, yo, Rican dude, bro, nobody fuck with that nigga. Tell me stories about it. It was like, I was like, what? I was amazed with this kid, Pistol Pete. I mean, I'm gonna keep it official, man. This is the first time I'm gonna say this, man. But he's like an idol to me, man. A motherfucking Puerto Rican that holds the shit down.
He kept it, yeah. And I like him because he doesn't. They call him Pistol, but he's like, yo, look, niggas got
they
me.
call him Pistol for a reason.
But he admits it that he's not undefeated because the streets are undefeated. So everybody puts him on and he be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like he's humble.
He's beautiful,
man. Bounce, but he don't act like he's more than what he really is. You know what I'm saying?
The only mistake that I hate is that I hope that he doesn't think that I hate him and shit like that because the stories I said about Fat Joe, because I don't hate Fat Joe. Like I said, Fat Joe, once again, Fat Joe is another idol to me. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, Fat Joe is not an idol to a Puerto Rican, but you're not Puerto Rican.
Yeah, nah.
Plain and simple.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? It's just things that happen. I'm a storyteller, and that's a story that was true.
Right.
And this was before Terror Squad.
Yo, Twin, they're asking you in the chat if you remember the Wild Cowboys from Washington Heights.
Of course, I remember the fucking Wild. What? I was locked up. A lot of them became Lion Kings.
And then they're asking you also if you were ever locked up.
But they asking me.
They're asking you if you were Plátano.
Well, hold on, let me see that. Okay, I see it.
I think there's a
all right, there's a flash Plátano. There's a dude that I was locked up with, but I don't know if it's the Plátano that you talking about. I met him in Orleans, upstate. Excuse me, hold on. I met him in Orleans, upstate. This Plátano dude, Dominican, real skinny. He was like maybe 5'7", maybe 5'8". Funny dude, real funny.
He got business.
That's the first. I can't tell you that because
he was good. He was humilde.
I can't tell you that because I wasn't there for long. I was not in Orleans for long. So that's when I first went to upstate. That I did my whole bit in the island. I was waiting to go upstate for 11.5 months.
You see how Twin keeps it real? He could have easily be like, oh yeah, nah, man, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, nah, I can't tell you I wasn't there long enough. That's real nigga shit.
He was down with the Wild Cowboys. No, my brother, that day, no. But, the one that I'm talking about, Wild Cowboys was not even around. Like I said, the Plátano that I know, you know, he was a funny dude. He didn't look like a dude that was about that. He did not. There was this other Dominican, because this is the first time, when I first went on stage, it's the first time that I saw a Dominican posse, a group. It's the first time. And the leader of that group, you know, I had to put it on. I ain't gonna lie, I'm sorry, but I had to. He got a little fresh with me. He was playing volleyball. And he took the ball, but I think I had nerves. He took the ball and threw it at me and hit me in the head, son. Hit me in the head, son. Nigga took the ball like being mean. Wow! Because some shit happened. Twin went back to the house and I beat the shit out of him. But, you know, after that, we became friends. You know what I'm saying? But that's the first time where I saw like a Dominican group. You know, I was like, oh shit. You know, like, this is a Dominican group here. You know what I'm saying? Like in the island, you Dominicans in Rikers Island was kind of rare, man. I'm gonna be honest. One of my best friends was Dominican. His name was Tommy. The first time
they were trying to do their time and get back home because they wasn't.
But there was one Dominican.
At that time, the Dominican, the Mexicans and the Puerto Ricans was not fucking with the Dominicans and the Mexicans back in those.
Actually, the only ones that was in jail, man, I'm gonna keep it fishy with you, bro. It was black, Puerto Ricans, and whites. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
yeah. Wait a minute. 2 or 3 Panamanians. There was this one Panamanian dude that I didn't like this shit. They just call him Panama. He had a star right here, a 5-point star. I didn't like this shit. We didn't get along with each other. We couldn't look at each other. Every time we, oh man, every time we used to pass the line, like we used to go to the child, we used to look at each other. Man, you don't know how many times the CEOs got between us, bro. You don't know how many times. I just didn't like the dude. I didn't believe in the dude because you see, back in that time when you gotta keep it real. You know, I gotta keep it real. I can't lie. You know, the black adolescents. And I'm gonna say keep it real. They was adolescents. You know, they was young. You know, we didn't know no better. But there was.
Well, who's Free Republic?
Why? That's my boy. Why? What's up?
He said Theo used to go to the club dressed like Tia.
Who's Theo though?
I don't know.
Who's Theo? Godfather. You talking about the Godfather?
I see Apostle.
No, because I told him.
Apostle called you Theo.
Yeah, because what happened was
up to like Big Unc.
You hear me? What happened was that I told the Republican today that I speak to the guy every time. That when I go to work, when I'm working my bouncing shit, that I look like an FBI. You know, say like a fed. You know, say because I go over there with this. One day I'm gonna pull out my suits. You know what I'm saying? I got my suits. One day I'm gonna pull out my suits and I'm gonna show you guys this shit. You know, I should do it, man. I should do it now because a lot of people be thinking I be lying. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it tomorrow. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Throwback. I'm gonna throwback. Tomorrow I'm gonna throwback. I'm gonna show you guys my suits. I ain't gonna show you the chest protector because that's against the law. And Queso don't have none of those things like that. That's against the law. And Queso's is a how you say, a law-abiding citizen. So you know, But I'm gonna show you guys some of the things I wear. Some of my sunglasses. Yo, I swear to God, son, nigga, it's something about working as a bouncer man that I love. That if you really want to be successful in it, you gotta dress the part, and you gotta be that dude. You can't be pussy. You know, and one thing about me, and I'm not blowing my horn, come on. But I always like to have my suit on because you get the best works, man. You get the best shit. First thing they want to do is stick in the VIP. You feel me? That's when you make them cream. Son, that's when you make cream, son. You make money. I'm looking at you guys through the phone. So,
Not, because I just oiled up the swivel, you know what I'm saying? And DSL pulled in, and I just pulled a hairpin trigger on my shit. That nigga pulled up my throttle. Bow!
Okay. Oh, yeah. I know who this guy is.
I'll shoot him again, you heard?
Yeah, I know this guy. This guy is, I don't know, but I don't know if he's Spanish, man.
That's the porn. That's the nigga that likes to come up here.
Yeah. That's the gay guy. That's the booty. That's the peanut butter eater.
I don't care if he's gay. I don't want to see none of the gay shit.
That's the peanut butter eater.
All right.
That's the first time I see a straighter laugh like that.
man.
I got a switch on
Hey, yo,
the beat.
Twin. Hey, yo, Twin. That's the first time I've seen Australia laugh like that, bro.
I got a switch on this shit, nigga. I pulled the trigger one time and 17 come out.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Fucking faggots.
Let me do something better for him. Hold on. Let me do something better. Hold on. Let me give him the golden finger. Hold on. Let me give him the golden finger.
I'm telling you.
That's
I got incarcerated.
Yo, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. You ain't gonna see him for the
K-Solo.
rest of the day. He's gone. He's gone for the rest of the day. So I deleted his ass.
K-Solo.
Yeah, what's up, baby?
I got incarcerated this year.
Oh yeah. You punched the cop, yo. I respect you, Australia.
I remember. Nigga was talking about how did we find this shit out? That Australia was locked up.
I don't know, but it was going around the grapevine.
I know. I think I found out by I found out by this guy. Oh shit, Australia. What's his name again?
I got an assault on a police officer charge too. You heard Australia?
Your boy Australia from that country. What's that country game? Oh God, what's his name? Not Black.
Oh yeah. Is it Scotland? Is it Scotland?
No, not Scotland. No, not Scotland. Australia got some boys, man. They live. He got one boy that lives in Peru. Peru, right? Right, Australia.
Marco.
That's it, Marco. But then, Australia got some boys.
Mad
man.
one.
Yeah, Australia got some boys, man. He calls them the. Oh my God, Australia. What's the name of your boys? Did you call them? He got
Block Boys crew.
There you go, the Block Boys. Yo, they be hollering at me. Sometimes they holler at me by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, son.
Shout out to the Block Boys.
Yeah, shout out to the Block Boys, man. They holler at me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I be like, and I think to myself, I think they forget that New York is still different. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but you know, I don't want to get on YouTube. Not on YouTube. It's not YouTube. It's what is it? Instagram Live. So you know they be doing that a lot, but Australia be fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? But you know Australia goes back with me, man. Australia going on 2 years now on the show. So you know what I'm saying? He's official money. So everybody already know what's up, man. Listen, let me cut this shit out. You guys don't gotta go nowhere. But I'm cool.
I know how I feel about my brothers. Australia's one of them.
know. Yo, listen, man.
Play my intro. K-Solo.
Hold on. You better get some bullets, nigga, because bow.
Okay. You shot him again. Beautiful.
Bow.
Yo, this nigga's talking about this is war.
Wow.
This nigga's talking about this is war. Hey yo, free Republican. When you see that dude, shoot him. You heard? You got the permission to shoot him every day. Shoot him in the face. You heard? Make sure you hurt him. Shoot him. I mean, yeah, shoot him, bro. Shoot him. If you got a wild pistol, shoot him. If you got a fucking bubble gum, shoot him. Shoot the motherfucker. Hey yo, let me play one more. Let me play a little something here, man, for Australia. Australia, I really got it. Did you send me that, Australia? Did you send me that, Australia?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I gotta put it in here, man. There's 2, 3 things I gotta put in. I haven't done yet because I gotta put a couple more songs in. I still got a lot of stuff, man, and I regret that. I really regret that. Hold on, this is something here. This is an oldie right here. I'm about to take this one out too, though.
And it's the
real quick shit. That's one of my little oldies. Yeah, I got to get rid of that one. There's a couple here, but I will not get rid of this one though. I don't give a fuck how long this one stay out. This one I gotta give it to Classic, man. He did his thing on this one. Shout out to Classic, man.
Hi, Mike, and he said something to you in your ear that nobody could hear. What exactly was it that he said?
He said that the best show on Prison Stories is the K-Solo show. That's what he said to me, you know what I'm saying? And don't ask me no dumb shit again, motherfucker, all right?
And he is right, isn't he?
Yeah, bitch.
I gotta give it to him on that one. I gotta give it to him. Yeah, man, that's for me. That's a classic one right there, man. So when I first saw that, I was like, that's like the first, the first trick shit that I seen and shit. I was like, yo, this motherfucker did some fly crazy shit, man. I loved it, man. And that's out of all of them, I got to clean them up and shit. I got to get some new ones, and I will. But I will never take that one away. Never take that one away. Never, ever. Anyway, guys, let me let you go, man. You guys can stay. You guys chill. Yo, I mean, everybody out there, man, that's out there, man, thank you, man, for visiting me, man. Please enjoy your wrench. I promise you guys, except for the dude that likes to suck dick, What's his name again, Yankee?
Dick sucking lips.
That's it. Dick sucking lips. There you go. Except for that dude, everybody out here, you already know.
Faggot.
There you go. There you go, Australia. So everybody out there, man, you already know, man. This is Gold. This is K Solo Show, and I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, without you guys, there ain't no show. And if anybody tells you anything different, I don't think you should be looking at this show at all. You heard? Number one. God bless you guys, man. This is K Solo. See you guys tomorrow. Holla. Let's get out of here, baby.
What's up, yo? This is K Solo, and this is Rikers Island Stories, aka the K Solo Show. What's up? What's up? What's up?
This is the #1 YouTube ghetto gospel. I'm telling you, I don't know what the fuck is going on with me, man. Motherfucking YouTube.
Yo, my mouth is jobless. I just keep cursing and cursing. I gotta stop that.
I love all these. You already know. This is the one and only K Solo. What's going on, people? Listen, I'm gonna go live. Hopefully you guys out there will come in and see what's up with Big Solo. I gotta talk to you, Papi. I'm gonna give you guys some stories. So holla at your boy K Solo. Everybody out there, get ready for K Solo. You feeling me? Coming in stronger and better and wiser. Alright?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow, throwback with K Solo. You heard Throwback Tuesday with K Solo. See you guys tomorrow. Please take care of each other and tell your wife you love her, man. Tell her that she's doing a good job. You feel me, guys? God bless you, man. And take care of those beautiful kids. See ya.